Hey guys, in this video I'm going to show you my current push-up form. Going to show you what I'm doing well and some things I'm doing poorly as well, so you can know both what to improve and what to avoid. Generally, it's looking fairly decent. I received a lot of these tips from my trainer, Ariel Westerberg. I highly recommend checking out his channel. It'll be in the description. So you can see there's quite a lot of stability, not like this, throwing my body around kind of thing. That's the first tip that I would want you to see. The first negative thing you would see that is my back just slightly slouches a bit. Sometimes I put it in the right position, but then it slouches down. Okay, so watch my core here. Did you see everything kind of like lengthen out there? That's not just me like sucking in my core, right? To create stability lengthwise, the way you do it is not just like instruct your muscles to clench. That's not how you do it. The instruction that you give your body is from the toes to the hands and the tip of the head, like two lines, like one from the toes to the hands and one from the toes to the tip of the head. You're kind of like lengthening, like you're stretching out and creating length, right? And when you try to do that, you'll notice that like the muscles of your core and especially the deep layers, they contract automatically. Just give it that simple instruction. Now let's look at shoulders. You can see the first ones are pretty good. It goes all the way out and all the way in, right? Like all the way out, all the way in. But then it kind of stops, like this one doesn't go. So it's kind of narrow, right? So it's like not a full range of motion. If you have like restrictions in your shoulder joints, this kind of stuff will happen. The other thing that will happen is your shoulders will kind of like roll forward as well. And there's no way to fix that just in the moment. You can't just like tell yourself, oh, do it a bit differently right now. Like you need to be more flexible and have better mobility. This one's good for thinking about the triceps. If you want to have good tricep activation, right, you need to have good hand and forearm activation. You're not going to get good tricep without activating those muscles because there's no stability on the other side of the joint. So your tricep really can't, activate if there's not like a really kind of like stable connection through your forearm. So if you want to get better tricep activation, just like start squeezing your hands onto the ground, lengthening the hands on the ground and like lengthening and squeezing the forearms as well. See how the neck is kind of dropping? The neck dropping is just basically because if you're too tight all the way up the front line of your body, right, and it's just going to like pull your neck down. If there's all this tension in from doing a push-up, it's just going to pull your neck forward. And the way you improve that is, again, not in the moment. You can't get perfect form if you don't have perfect mobility in general, right? So usually any restriction, like any problem that you see in your form, often don't just look in the movement, look in your general mobility. Okay, see you later.